Well, Molefe left Eskom after the public protector released that damning report. Let's get you some perspective now on the past few months. Reporter Michael Marillier is at the touchscreen for us. Michael, the State of Capture report, that was released in 2016 November, so nearly 18 months down the line. Brian Molefe is still making headlines.
That's right, Michelle. Thuli Madonsela was the public protector at the time. It seems an age since we saw her face, but Brian Molefe is still making headlines. This was him when he announced his resignation, as we understood it, from Eskom. Remember that he burst into tears at one stage. The State of Capture report essentially indicating that he had met with the Gupta family several times. Remember that cell phone tracking data which came out? His response, of course, was that there was a shebeen in the area. Either way, Molefe quit in November 2016. Just a few months later, though, quite a comeback. He was in this building taking the oath of office as a member of parliament. Speculation that President Jacob Zuma wanted to appoint him as a minister of some sort. That's why, presumably, he was appointed as an MP. Then we saw another twist in the tale. Brian Molefe would make a stunning comeback at Eskom. This is former Public Enterprises Minister Lynn Brown. She raised questions after reports that Molefe would receive as much as 30 million rand in the form of a pension payout. She raised her objections. She raised questions about it. Why was he getting so much? Hadn't he resigned rather than retired? Well, Molefe would meet with the Eskom board to try and hash out a deal. As it happened, they couldn't finalize the details of that pension payout. So what happened? Well, Molefe got his job back, making that return to Eskom. It would last barely a month. However, an inter-ministerial committee would get on board, instructing Minister Lynn Brown to speak to the board, urging them to reverse that decision. And so for the second time, it was a case of bye Brian. That was in June 2017. Nearly a year later, Shahada Michelle, we find ourselves still talking about Brian Molefe and the Eskom saga.
Yeah.